Hey guys, Eagles here. So I'm going to be going over all M1 helmets that I currently own or are in my possession. And by in my possession, I mean I'm referring to the last three helmets right there because I don't own them, but I currently have them. So I thought I'd show them off. But we'll start from left to right. They're set up in no particular order. If we want to be real specific about it, the first M1 helmet that I ever had was the one right there with the medical cross on it. Then I got the airborne one, and then I got the one with the helmet net and the chin strap right next to it on the left, and then I got that navy one. Anyway, let's start. Let's get into this. So this is my helmet that I use for airborne reenacting. It's painted up for the 506 2nd Battalion because I do deco. I used to do 502nd, so I used to have the I used to have the heart on there. This is definitely one of my favorite helmets because, you know, the main helmet that I really use for my main impression. Hand painted these on both sides compared to when I did 502nd, I had it spray painted on, which is kind of cringe. But yeah. Unfortunately, it's a repro. I think it's either a repro pot or a post-war one. So I clipped it in the front to make it look like a front seam, when in reality the seam's actually in the rear. I think that's where the seam is. Yeah, right there is where the seam is. But we have an original liner in here, a jump liner. The A-frames are tucked currently. Obviously, since it's a paratrooper one, snaps in there. I have two nets that I mainly use with it. I have my Normandy net with scrim on it, as well as a British net for Market Garden. Since I don't have any of those events coming up soon, it's mainly bulge stuff right now, so I don't have a net on it. I also do have a white cover, but I don't have any of those out. So yeah, moving on. This is an original Vietnam War era Navy helmet. I just have an extra repro liner in it, just so I save space and I don't have a bunch of liners laying around. But still has the original blue paint and everything. From my understanding, from the story I was told, was it came right off the line and it was never used, so it's a NOS. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but it's got swivel bales. And I got this from a family friend because they just had it lying around. They were like, hey, we have this World War II helmet, because they thought it was World War II. And they gave it to me. But it's a nice Vietnam War Navy helmet. Moving on. This is, like I said, my first helmet. It's an Amazon M1 helmet. I painted it up. I, too, also clipped it in the front to make it look like a front seam when it's actually a repro rear seam. But yeah, corked it, painted it. Now it's all kind of beat up. You can still sort of see the remnant of the heart that was here when I used to use this for 502. I think it used to be a 2-panel, or maybe it was just a single panel medic helmet. This was back when I did, when I mainly did medic stuff with my airborne kit, and I was a FARB, and I didn't really know any better. But yeah, don't think there's anything in it. Repro, swivel bale from Amazon, like I said. Moving on, this is a front seam swivel bale. Yes, swivel bale. And I have a repro liner in it right now, just because I said I don't want liners laying around. It has A-frames because the repro at the front liner. Yeah, it's a front seam fixed bale. Front seam swivel bale. Sewed chin straps on, you can sort of see, and because I didn't have like that. I forget what the type of glue that they used when they were sewing them on, so I just used super glue, so I kind of need to pick that off, but it's whatever. But yeah, there's that helmet. Moving on, front seam fixed bale that has a 44 net on it right now. So the fixed bale, got the chin strap on it for infantry. Inside, original liner that I redid, and I honestly might get this re-webbed again because I'm using at the front webbing, and honestly it wasn't that good. It kind of is fucking falling apart and shit. Like you can see that, like, that came undone. It's a Repro sweatband. It's one of the economy ones because I just had it laying around. I never bought a new one, so it's whatever. The liner strap is also a shitty one, but it's whatever. But the liner is original. I repainted it because it was all red and shit. And yep, this helmet I also redid. I think it turned out pretty good, and it looks good. I'm happy with it. But that's my front seam fixed bail. Now we have another front seam fixed bail. This one has seen better days. This belongs to my friend. He left it at my house, so I have to get that back to him next time I see him. But this thing has seen better days. It had a botched restoration job done to it, which is why you see all that like pitting and shit. Because whoever did this was like actually retarded, so I had to I stripped it for him. But yeah, that's the best I could strip it. It's seen better days. So yeah. Moving on to these two. These were sent, these two were sent to me because the guy wants me to put chin straps on them for him. So that's what I'll be doing. Believe they're both post-war. I think this is a Korean War era helmet. Not 100% sure. But it's a swivel bail. It has a Repro. No, I think this is an at the front liner. But it has a 5-hole chin cut from Jay Murray. He wants me to put paratrooper shin straps on it, which he has sent me. But yeah, I believe this to be a Korean War era M1 helmet based off of the paint color. Not 100% sure, but I think so. This one, I'm pretty sure this is a Vietnam era one. But it's also, yeah, this is a post-war rear seam swivel bail. I think this is all original Vietnam era paint. It has an infantry liner on the inside. I think this is from at the front. It's kind of chipped and dented on the sides. It's a little rough, but it does have some guy's name on the inside. S. Sturgill. It's either a World War II or a Korea liner. Not 100% sure, but it is in World War II restoration form. But yeah, there is that helmet. So yeah, those are all the helmets that I have. Some of them I just have, some of them I use for reenacting. Like those two right there, I use for reenacting. And then obviously my airborne helmet I use for reenacting. But yeah, those are all my helmets and kind of an overview of them. If anyone has any questions or want to see anything with them or anything else, just let me know. But yeah, those are all my M1 helmets, and that's all for this video.